Okay, the little boy shrieks again and goes, "Mommy, mommy!" And he runs around to the other side and crawls under the other bed. Well, the little boy Brand is now under the bed, kind of whimpering and crying to himself.
I'm going to just kind of like stand there, just staring at the kid.
Okay, God, tough crowd.
What would you do if there was a transparent child that you couldn't touch?
Well, don't ask what Rachel would do.
I'm just saying.
She's probably trying to interact with it.
No, what?
Strangle him. Sorry, Nick, you can't eat this one. Alright.
He's transparent and you can't touch him.
I'm gonna
What do you
just
think it is?
I'm just gonna kind of like lean towards the door and say, "Can I get a little help here?"
I will head in that direction.
Anders and Esau are both coming.
Eru would like to continue going through the other door of the study.
So there's a really long hallway, and you realize that down that hallway are the two entryways that lead into the main hall. However, there is one more door opposite of where you just came out, opposite of that second door to the main study.
I want to go to that door.
So, you're walking into this new room, and it's a very large room. The walls are red, the flooring is hardwood, there's a big red carpet on the ground. There's a very long, seems to be oak table with a bunch of chairs on either side at the heads. And there are a few dishes still on the table, curiously enough, and a few golden goblets.
He's gonna take the chalices. Just because.
There are 3 of them.
All of them. And does this room have a rug?
It does, a very, very big rug with a giant, heavy oak table and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 chairs on top of it.
Okay.
Try and steal it, Nick.
I didn't want to steal the rug. I wanted to put my rug in here. I wanted to just move this rug to a different room.
What is... Okay.
I would like to... Are there any, like, other doors that I...
There is one.
I want to go in there and see if that room has a rug.
This is a kitchen. It's got 2 big, long wooden tables with... It looks to be food scraps, like... old, like... Now pretty much rotten and dusty potato peelings
That means
on the
nothing
ground.
to me.
Nick, it's decaying organic matter.
It's not
I know.
fish, though. There are some barrels, there are some cabinets with little earth and stuff inside. There's a big stove. It seemed to have been wood burning at one point, but now is...
Nick, you're a nature janitor. You can't complain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why
Eat your rotten potatoes.
That's why I said that means nothing
Ooh, gross.
to me. I will.
And then
eat
there's
them.
one more door.
Eat your mashed potatoes.
Is there a rug in this room?
There is no rug in this room. It's a kitchen.
Would my rug fit in this room?
No, the entry hall rug was very, very large.
Okay. Then I'm
Nick's
going
just
to continue
looking
on my
around this
path.
Big rug throughout the
Okay,
entire
so they are up here now.
Sorry, what? Yeah, sure. And Esau still has that book.
So you guys walk in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say under the bed. I have no idea what to do.
What's underneath the bed?
It's a rat.
See for yourself.
Anders gonna bend down.
I'm gonna give a little sigh for a second because I feel like I'm the parent of some frightened little kid, and I'm gonna go look underneath the bed.
The little boy is still under there, kind of huddled in on himself, kind of in a fetal position, peering out at you with big eyes. And he seems to be a little calmer now that he sees that you're not a big turtle.
I couldn't touch it.
Tell me, can you touch everything that you see? Can you touch smoke?
But yeah.
I have an effect on it.
You seem to have an effect on him.
Oh no, I was thinking more of a flirty kind of thing. You have an effect on.
No, he frightened him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
Wow.
Leave that to Anders, alright?
Yeah, Rachel. It could never work.
It would never work between us. Since you're turtles live a long time. He's a ghost, probably been dead a while.
What's the difference?
What's going on?
It's also a small child. Small male child.
Alright, Anders is going to try and befriend the ghost. Or
Okay.
whatever it is.
Do you think
It's a ghost.
Do you think it's considered an animal?
Oh.
Can we tame Can we have a
Tame the small ghost child.
Hey, I'm down, man.
Can I try?
To seduce the ghost child?
No, to befriend the ghost child.
You
What's
can
the
try.
difference for Anders?
Can I roll for that?
You can, yeah, go ahead.
Roll what?
Don't you have a trait for that?
Friendship?
Or what's your, like,
No.
charisma?
My charisma's +6.
Dang,
You could just
boy!
make him roll charisma.
Okay, roll
I can
charisma. I
experience
didn't know you could do that. Do that.
Something
I
feels
rolled a
familiar about this
3
situation.
plus
Oh, what?
I don't know.
Okay. That's pretty good. So, you come up to the little
Are you
boy.
okay, John?
You
Not
kinda
like
figure-
weird as that deja vu. with
Like
you.
Rachel's, like, this seems familiar as in Rachel's read this somewhere?
No, more like
What?
it's kind of
Read
deja
what?
vu-ish.
Okay.
So, who is trying? Okay, that's Anders. Anders has knelt down beside the bed and has lifted up the bedspread. Bunch of dust flies up. That doesn't matter. Little boy, little transparent little boy's underneath, really scared. He looks up at him, but
And this
he
is the
seems
most
so
normal
spooked.
looking thing in here.
And Anders,
Exactly.
Anders just smolders. Hey, kid.
Hey kid, what you doing later?
No,
No, I'm not okay.
Don't do that here.
Never
So
did that.
the little
You
boy
do not-
is still startled. Kind of looks up behind him at the turtle man and the really dark elf guy, but he seems a little tiny bit calmer now. Jordan only rolled a 9, so he's still pretty apprehensive, but he seems a little bit more willing to stay put.
That's not very good
He
water.
goes, "Who are you? Where's mommy?"
When's the last time you saw your mom?
He goes, I don't know, a while.
What happened the last time you saw your mother?
He says, Mommy was very scared, and Daddy was going around also scared. Everyone seemed very afraid of something, but they wouldn't tell me what.
When did you figure out that you were dead?
He,
I'm going to shove the book into Tom and push him out of the room.
Okay. So I'm just outside of the room holding the book.
You are the insensitive turtle. Get out.
the little boy thinks you're
Hey,
mad
it's
at
my
him somehow.
flaw.
Little boy is shy and thinks you're mad at him somehow. You just got really angry, and he says, "Me and Will didn't do anything. We don't even know what's going on."
Where's Will?
You're in the hallway, mister.
I can still hear and say.
Who's Will?
Just close the door,
I'm
John.
gonna ask him who.
There is no door.
My twin.
Where is he?
I don't know.
When was the last time you saw him?
A while.
He's like, I don't know.
Do you remember what happened after you saw him?
No.
Well,
So how's Aaron's quest going to find a room to put his rug in?
he is
Nick, I know the perfect place. The foyer.
I'm gonna try
I feel
one
like
more
Nick's
room.
just wandering.
Then I'm just gonna go back and just put it in a slightly different way.
Just shove it in the fireplace.
I don't think it would fit in the fireplace.
So what is the room that's after the kitchen, Rachel?
Okay, going back to you. It is a storage room. It's it's not very long, but it's long, narrow. And it's filled with a bunch of barrels and baskets and cartons and crates. Seem to be all full of what at one point was fresh produce. Now it's all dusty and it smells kind of weird. So, Eru, when you step inside, you startle two figures.
No.
One of them is a man, seems to be about 70. He's dressed nicely, seems to be, well off. And next to him is a woman, also about 70, who's also dressed very nicely. And they are both huddled together and seem to be very afraid. And they're transparent.
I'm just gonna do my little wave.
Anyway, the woman, she latches on to the man more and says, "Richard, what is it? What's going on?"
That's insensitive.
he is a monstrous mushroom creature.
I'm gonna pick up just the closest bit of food to me and try to hand it to them.
Oh my god.
I don't know if the wizard succeeded in his mission or failed miserably.
Charisma.
What?
Roll for charisma.
My work here.
I got an 8.
Yeah. It did not turn out very well. The man seemed to have thought you were like coming to hurt them, so he like stands up and he grabs the woman and starts to like try to. It seems kind of conflicted. Do I go backwards and kind of plaster myself against the back wall, or I try to go around it?
It's an old man hobbling away from you.
Not that old.
Yeah, well.
70's pretty old.
But
Yeah.
I suppose it depends on what the regular age is. And are we going like modern, or are we going like medieval?
It's more old times, I guess. So.
Which means he's darn old.
He's pretty old.
Can I attempt to communicate?
But
I don't
there's
know.
magic.
I don't know
which is,
how
like,
that would
really
how
good
that well that
healthcare.
would work, but
Can you talk to them? Oh wait,
well-
but you release spores to top, and they can't be touched.
That is true.
yeah, that's
That
my
is
issue.
true.
I
Yeah, so I guess not. You can try. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You can try.
I'm just gonna like send out like a nice calming little like gentle breeze noise with my spores.
Gross.
Do they seem to like react in any way?
They don't know what you're doing. They didn't detect any kind of telepathic spores.
Okay.
Granted, they are immaterial
And 70.
I was just
and stuff. They are
Just
very
had a-
afraid.
Do you lose healing to
What
spores?
what they do is they run right through a wall and disappear.
well, Eric's
That's
just gonna
inconvenient.
start putting some decayed food into his backpack.
I will see
Okay.
you later.
He's just gonna fill his backpack with decayed food.
So, does Eru talk to himself? Or does he just...
Just like he just like
He just kinda like-
he puts spores on himself.
Yeah, or does he just do it?
He's just kind of
Just-
here.
Do it.
Just exists.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, I was going to go find Eru.
Okay. So you're in that hallway,
Also,
you go
after
back-
Wait,
Eric fills
no,
up
no,
his
no.
backpack, he's gonna
Jordan
start
just
heading back
asked
to the
what
floor.
the kid's name was.
Right. The little kid says, "My name is Tim, and I'm looking for my mom and my brother, and my sister, and my family."
Alright, I'm gonna say, I'll go look. And then I'm gonna go try and find Eru.
Just completely disregard the child.
Well, there are two other people here. I'm bad with children, you know.
We notice.
Alright, well, anyway, I'm following where Eru went.
So you're back downstairs in that hall.
Going to the study and then the kitchen and then the...
And Eru's making his way back to like the main lobby.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Tom, since you haven't been to that part before, you see the same things he did, which was a long hall with the paintings. Then you see the dining room with the tables and the...
I'm gonna turn all of the paintings around, by the way.
Okay.
Around.
Like, backwards.
So now all of the family
Hey,
portraits are
wait, that's not
backwards.
how it works. The thing to attach them is on the back.
He's just gonna put a
You
hole in
unlatch
each
them.
and every one of them.
You just turn it around and hang it on the frame onto the nail.
That's what I was thinking,
Or just
but
lean
John
against
said I
it.
couldn't do
Okay.
that, so I just... But anyway, I'm turning them around in some way. Anyway, do me and Ira meet.
Sure. Where do you want to meet?
Okay.
In the dining room. There's a. Where would you?
Where would we
perhaps?
meet? Halfway.
Okay, in the I guess the door to the dining room out into the hall.
You just whatever.
Okay. Ira, what did you find?
I found this rug, and I found a lot of rotting food, and it's been a nice day.
The rug was in the
Don't
foyer.
mention the
Ira.
ghosts.
We found a small, transparent boy.
Oh, I found a transparent man and woman. They didn't
His-
appreciate my gesture of kindness.
His name is Tim.
I didn't get the chance to ask because I can't talk.
You know, they did say their names.
Where were they?
Just in the storage room, where I got all of this
Where
delicious
did-
rotting biomatter.
Where did they go?
I don't know, they just kind of walked into the wall.
So, he's just gonna turn around and just start walking away.
Yeah, he's just like walking back towards the foyer.
I'm gonna go back to the foyer too.
He's got a mission.
You still got the book.
Yeah, I don't know what it was in the first place.
It's just a
It was in the study.
Okay.
It's got
Can
writing
I
in
ask
it.
the kids?
I am illiterate.
So sick.
The two people who would care about the book are both illiterate.
Wait a second. Can Nick not understand us when we speak unless he puts the spores on us?
Look, we don't talk about that.
I can speak Aquan anyway. It's fine.
It's fine. I can speak Elvish.
Mushroom.
That's all. Not even common.
I have a proficiency in no language, so
I've talked to child.
Who,
You
Tim?
can talk to child, to ghost child.
Is there anyone else living here with you?
He says yes.
He just established that there are at
Yes.
least 2 other people who lived here with him.
Will
No, he
and
did.
his parents. What are his parents' names?
Richard and Martha or something.
No.
Richard and Martha? Okay. Richard
I'm scared.
and Martha.
His brother's name is Will. Yeah, it's just the name of the guy.
I wanna be in the
Yeah, no, I'm
room
still
where
heading back
I-
to the foyer.
So, I'm gonna ask the kid if he knows where the other people are.
So he says, Mama went to find Tim. Dad
You are Tim.
I'm sorry, Will. They're twins. Give me a break.
Wait, you should. What? Okay, whatever. Keep going.
He already said that.
Yeah, I know. Keep going.
Granny and Gramps are supposed to be in their room. And Kate, I don't know where she is.
Where did you say the dad went?
How many people live in this house?
Where did you say the dad went?
Well, Father is supposed to be in his study.
With the book. That none of us can read.
No, none of us can read
Saw.
it. Just none of the ones who have it.
His age could probably read it.
The druid can't read. The druid
Saw,
can't
can you
read.
read?
Drew can't.
The druid can't read. Druidic is useless to me.
Or you can
Esau,
only read Druid,
No.
just as a rule.
can you read?
Me?
But Esau? Yes.
You've got the book.
No, the
He,
turtle
he
has
pushed it into Iwi when he
Those are
knocked him
hopeless.
out.
Druid can't read. I'm just
Jordan can read.
the druid.
Yeah.
That gives me hope.
Okay, so
I'm gonna ask the kid, can he leave this room?
He says, yes, but I'm scared.
Why?
Daddy said the bad men are coming.
The bad men have gone. You can come out now.
Why did you become Batman?
The bad men. The bad men have gone.
He said I can't come out unless Mommy comes and gets me.
Will you help us look for your mother?
So
So the kid isn't budging. He's terrified.
Alright, I'm gonna try and persuade him to come.
Jordan, Nick, that's not how it works.
No.
You don't just say. Preferably, you'll want to do that when he actually says something.
Yeah.
Instead of just I'm just going to start persuading him now.
It's alright. It's alright, kid. There's nothing. There's nothing out there.
Hey, don't worry, kid. We're all here.
That candy.
we're all friends here.
Hey,
So
kid.
what did you roll?
Roll
Persuasion.
16.
That's pretty good.
I have a +6 on it, so
Wow.
any rolls on it. Alright.
So the kid believes you. He says, you'll help me find my mommy?
I will certainly try.
What does he become?
I'm just messing around trying to find.
Trying to find the right voice.
None of those, Jordan. None of those.
I think
Will
less
Turner.
scary and more
I'll help
British.
you find your family.
Yeah, less scary and more British.
Yes, the more
Okay,
British,
find
the
your
better.
family.
You're already
British.
But probably a higher up British, so... So, is Aaron back in the foyer yet?
I think we both are, and
We're on the foyer.
I'm going. Wait. So what doors are in the foyer? Sorry, there's
In
the
the
one we just
foyer.
came out of.
La 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 la. Oh. The main foyer, the one you came in?
Yes. Yes.
So those two entryways, which lead out into the same hallway you just came out of.
Okay.
And then there's that one door that leads into the study. And then there's one door that leads outside.
I'm gonna go into the study with the book.
Okay, you go into the study with the book. So you see
Yeah.
the same room. You see the bookshelves. There's a desk with a lot of drawers, and there was a blank space on the desk where everywhere else is dusty except for that spot where the book was. You know, it's not dusty because there was a book on
Sorry.
it.
Mhm.
There's a chair and then a big painting behind it. and a few other paintings around. There's a rug and a little.
Okay.
What seemed to have been an oil lantern at one point, but no oil in it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold the book up in front of the painting
You do that.
and like shake it around. Does anything happen?
No.
I'm gonna open the book.
Open the book. There's a bunch of handwritten. Looks kind of like a diary or a
He
journal.
can't
of
remember
some
that he
kind.
can't read.
I have no idea
I'm
what
just
this
saying
says.
it's handwritten. It's handwritten.
Like, I don't know literature structure, so I don't know if it looks like a diary.
I'm just saying the only reason why you would think it's a diary is because it's handwritten. It's not a printed book.
Well, I am going to. Well, I thought that would work. Dang it.
What? How? What were you expecting to happen?
Okay, I'm gonna set the book back perfectly where it used to be.
Except that you don't know that.
And then, is there like a
You
pen
don't know
nearby?
perfectly where it used to be.
There's a quill, except there's
Is there ink?
no. I mean, there was, but it's dried to a crisp in the inkwell.
So, do you think oil would write on something?
Oil?
Like,
I mean,
like lantern oil?
No.
there's
No?
no lantern
clear.
oil in the
Lantern
lantern.
oil
I
is
have
pretty
lantern
clear.
Oh, well, I mean, it wouldn't show up very well. It's like writing with water. I mean, you can't.
Okay, so I'm going
Writing
to
with
take the
syrup on
quill,
the can.
and I'm going to try and chisel my name as
You don't know.
I know, exactly. I'm going to try and chisel what I think would be my name in handwriting
What is that?
onto the front of this book.
Roll for
Intelligence.
What
Just straight intelligence
Roll that.
check?
Yeah, do that.
Come on, get. Oh, yes! I got a 15.
No.
You.
What?
Wait,
I already
so
put the minus in.
I guess you.
Come on, let me spell it
all
right.
The symbols you find in the book, you try to copy a few of those weird symbols onto the front.
Even a hyphen?
Even a hyphen.
So what are the letters I ended up putting?
CRH
And then hyphen what?
hyphen D.
I got the D right.
Little,
Tom's
with an
already making the
exclamation
milk.
at the end.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to take the book and I'm going to show everyone. I wrote my name.
Which isn't
Per hyphen D. Exclamation.
Slightly, just diagonally and off center in the main
okay.
foyer.
Alright. Can I walk out of the room with the kid?
Fake holding his hand.
All right. So how's Elf Boy doing with this child?
Well, the child,
Half elf man.
Elf Boy.
what,
Two monsters.
what
And
Anders
two
persuaded
elves.
him to do was to have him, trust that he would help find his mommy.
Two
So-
people with that sensitivity.
He's convinced that he means well, at least Anders. He's not sure about the turtle man and the...
Hey! And the black
Turtle
man.
man.
And then there's also now a
Turtle man,
mushroom.
I'm not sure.
Now
Yes.
there's a massive.
He sees the mushroom now.
How? He came upstairs?
No? They're outside. I thought they were in the foyer.
Oh, he went downstairs. I thought he was
Wait,
out of the room.
Did you go downstairs or out of the room?
Did you see him out of the room?
Okay, this is the same place.
Okay, but did you go only out of the room or did you go all the way
We
downstairs?
will continue down the steps, and
Alright.
now.
Okay, the boy does come down the steps.
I imagine we're all just like chilling around by the
By the hearth.
By the hearth. He just comes down like some people in chairs, someone's leaning against the.
I'm gonna say,
Man.
ooh, saw some old people.
The boy sees everyone gathered there, including a new giant mushroom man, flips out and runs into a wall, like through a wall.
No.
Dang!